Hello, and I am here today to talk about the earth element. So, for the month of May, I'm going to do weekly videos about each element and talk about what that specific element can help us with and give you a story of how that element has changed my life. So, I'm excited to do these monthly themes. And so let's get into it. So I'm starting with Earth. And, I am 100% connected to the Earth. I'm connected to all the elements in different ways, but Earth has always been my main mama. Mother Nature is beautiful, and it's what I named the healing woods after, is the redwoods in particular. I love all aspects of Earth. Earth is not just trees and plants. It's also mountains, it's rocks, right? The ocean could even it's as of Earth. It's water of Earth, and there's ways you can look at the elementals, earth of air, fire of air, right? There's all these different layers of the elementals. I'm not going to get into the layering necessarily. That would be more in like a class I taught in the future. But to just focus on earth, the ocean is of the earth, and the sand is definitely of the earth. And burying my feet in the sand while watching the water or having the water come is bringing earth and water together. But for today, I'm going to talk about just plain earth. And so the earth element is there to ground us. It's so important for us to be in our bodies. Our bodies are of the earth element. Our thoughts, our emotions, those travel up into, the air and the watery emotions, right? So but our health, our strength, our grounding, our balance, that is all of the earth element. And so that is what earth helps us with. There are other things that we can use the earth for magically. One of my favorites is to bury things that I'm done with, right? And this could be a list of fears or a person, place, thing, situation that I'm done with, and I want to have, my own mini funeral for it, and I bury it, showing like I'm done with this, that this is no longer in my reality. We can also plant things in the earth, to bring more of it to us and to grow things. So a lot of times I'll do a lot of earth magic, seed magic, where I hold particular seeds. I'm doing a lot of that like right now in my garden, and it feels amazing. Like just holding seeds and setting the intention that as these seeds grow, so does my health, so does my happiness, so does, abundance, whatever it is that you want to bring into your life. So literally the earth that our houses are set on, that we walk and drive on every day, is here to heal us and to help us and to bring in that stability that we crave. So a story I'm going to tell is of my favorite tree in the whole world. And I love all the trees, but this tree I have had a relationship with since I was in my 20s, and I'm now in my 50s. So many decades of visiting this particular redwood giant. And this redwood was one of the old growth, and it had actually been on fire. And there's a representation of the tree in the back there on that beautiful mural, where this tree was on fire, and then there was this hole where the fire was that I could literally walk into. It was like a small bedroom. It was so big. These trees are so huge, you can't even tell by taking pictures of them unless you have somebody like literally standing in it. But if I stood in the hole that was inside of that tree, I could dance in it. I could put a queen bed mattress in it. I mean, it was that big. So I was in that tree, And I knew that there needed to be some big changes in my world in order to be able to grow the Healing Woods. I, at the time, was living in a very small one bedroom cottage. And I couldn't grow the Healing Woods. At the time, the Healing Woods was a massage and Reiki business. And so obviously I had to do massage in person, and I had to be able to open up a massage table within my home in order to build the Healing Woods. And in the place where I was living, that could not happen. I think that the place I was living in was about as big as this room. So I knew that I was very serious about building this business. And so I needed to get a 2 bedroom in order to have the second bedroom be the Healing Woods. And so I was sitting inside that tree, meditating and making a list of everything I wanted in my new house. I wanted, hardwood floors. I wanted to be immersed in nature. I wanted it to be an older house that had some beautiful character. I wanted a fireplace. Like, I was making the whole list of everything I wanted. And as I was making that list, I got a phone call from my then landlord who said, we've got this opening, but you have to come see it ASAP, or else we're going to put it out to the rest of the world and then it'll be taken. Because she knew that I wanted a 2 bedroom. She knew that I had outgrown the little tiny 1 bedroom studio that I was living in at the time. So as soon as I was back from my trip from the Redwoods, I went to go see that house. And I knew that it was exactly what I wanted, because it had everything on the list. And when I walked in, I just felt that that was my home. And so that manifesting, I believe, happened because I visualized what I wanted within this beautiful tree that was my connection to the earth, my connection to grounding, my connection to being in my body, to be able to broadcast out to the universe what I wanted. And when we can feel it in our bones, that is the first step. It's not just seeing it and visualizing it, it's feeling it too. So I got the house of my dreams, and as you guys know, that house did burn. And it I miss that house. I mean, I love the home that I'm in, and I am, again, I'm grounded, I'm stable, I'm feeling good within this beautiful home. And the house that burnt in the fire was where the Healing Woods, where the seed was planted and where it rooted and where all of that amazing healing took place. And so I'm always going to have a huge place in my heart for that home. The tree that I was inside meditating, and that I knew for many, many years. Redwoods are huge. They are the tallest trees, and they're just gigantic. And their root system is very, very, it's incredible that these trees stay up as long as they do, because the root system is not deep whatsoever. It's pretty shallow. And so when the winds blow and huge storms come through, these older trees can fall really easily. And so 2025, or it was 2024, it was right before the fire, literally a couple months before the fire. I did my my yearly trip to the Redwoods to visit my tree, and I found out that it had fallen. And I walked into the space that I had known for 30 years, with this tree that was upright. It was now on its side. And that was a huge loss. And I'm learning to have a new relationship with that tree, because that tree may not be standing, but it is still very much alive in different ways. The tree itself is no longer growing or standing, but there are ferns and animals living within the branches that are now closer to the ground. There's moss, there's mushrooms, there's all kinds of things like growing on the actual tree. And I still visit the tree every time I come to Humboldt. And the last time I went to Humboldt, I did take part of her. So this is a big piece of her that, when they fall, they just explode. And so there was these big pieces of her kind of strewn around. And at some point, I'm going to paint a picture of her on this piece of wood. And this is my connection to her. I mean, my connection to her is in my heart and in my soul 100%. And now I've got something physical, something of the earthly realm to connect me to her. So if I ever need to ground this, I'm going to take this. If you don't have a piece of a redwood that you love, it could be a rock. It could literally just be going out into your yard and finding a rock and holding that. That can help you ground. Any crystals are of the earth, right? Any crystal that you're drawn to, that can help you ground. And some of them actually help to clear and protect. And that's its own class. But I just wanted to really, teach you guys all the different ways I connect to the elements. The elements are all out there, you know, and you don't have to buy them, right? Like crystals, you have to go buy at a crystal shop. But this piece of redwood I picked up off the ground. You can pick up a stick in any forest or any park that you're in, a pine cone, a rock, anything that is of the earth can really be a beautiful tool to help you, get back in your body and feel some safety and some calm. So anyway, I will be doing other videos this month, so be well until the next video. And if you have any questions or anything that you would like to know specifically about any element, just go ahead and reply to this email and we can talk about it. All right, have a good day.